Okay, when you're going to replace words, you're looking to see if you can change out words that aren't specific, words that may be overused, or just sentences that are completely unclear. So let's tackle the first one. Over here you have some resources that talk about the power verbs and a list of actual verbs that you could use to replace some particular ones you may have used in your essay. I'm going to go over here and show you what I would do in order to talk about more specific word choice and replace them. So think of it like the thesaurus. Here we go again. Every year it's the same story. I get test after test and wait with an anxious heartbeat of the nearly predictable news. So I get here and I see that it seems sort of like factual, so I'm going to try and take a look at the verbs in my sentences and see if they are as powerful as they can be. Every year it is the same story. How about I'm involved in the same story, or I am the center of? It is sort of just lifeless. So I'm replacing these two words. I get test after test and wait with an anxious heartbeat. I get isn't a very powerful verb, is it? So I'm going to attack that word and see if I can replace it. I fall victim to, and wait anxiously with a heartbeat of the nearly predictable news. Well, news is a good word choice, but I like prognosis. So you can go for words, simple words that you can change. You may also want to try transitions, which can be not only like at the beginning of a paragraph, but also within your particular text. So I'm going to try and use a transition in this next little segment. I was 17 years old. I started having health problems. I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. Well, automatically my eye is drawn to this because it's I was. So let's see if I can add a transition. Now, if you go to this link, it'll give you a whole bunch of different transitions that you could actually replace, or, as I'm going to do here, add. So I was 17 years old, I started having health problems, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. How about when and I change this to and. Okay. You can also consider sentence variety. Notice how I changed some of this up and replaced some of the words so that I didn't have a repetitive type of sentence. It sounded like I was, but you can certainly change that. If I take a look down here, my parents informed me that we would get the best care possible and I would be okay. It may appear that cancer would be the moment of my life, but it was actually something that happened after this that changed me. It was after an event. So replacing is all about taking a look at the words and the sentences so that you are using the best punch possible in your words. Good luck and use the resources on the right.